A general service officer are those officers that have got the required skill sets to be able to lead and manage soldiers of any corps in a sort of all-corps environment, so i.e. the administration, the management of their careers and the training of them in those all-corps soldier skills.
We're the future leaders of the Australian Army. We need to be properly trained before that we can go out there and, as platoon commanders, look after potentially 30 diggers. So there is a lot of resources and it just makes the learning environment spectacular. The staff that we have here have all got operational experience, so they're not only just coming from a doctrine perspective, they're drawing from personal experiences, and all of that just builds on the learning environment and helps with the education.
Particularly important is the adherence to the military ethic, which is something that we instill into them from the day that they arrive. And that is essentially my role, the development of their character and also working on the technical skills that they require to serve as an officer in the Army.
RMC has a strong field base, so we're going out to the field, working on your field craft and skills. So we do that every 3 months.
We're taught things like sense of urgency and things like that, but they've given us a brief overview, like we'll be learning the weapons and doing high ropes courses, lots of physical activity to get us up to scratch with that, pack marches, we get to jump out of a plane.
I think a lot of the time that people come here and they don't realise fully what they're capable of. I think these exercises really result in people finding out that they can do a lot more than they expected.
It is an intensive course, and yes, the goal is to get to the end of the course because that is a significant reward. But there are a number of smaller rewards along the way, and I think it's important for guys to be able to set themselves goals, milestones, and have them be achievable, and once they've reached that milestone then there's a sense of achievement. We are ultimately aiming to prepare officers to lead soldiers on operations.
You need to put in effort. It is a challenge, it will test you, but there is nothing that RMC will throw at you that you can't get through.
18 months seems like a long time, but for what we teach here, 18 months is a very short period of time. Once they leave here after 18 months, most people will have a career of 6 to 10 years or more. So 18 months is a very short period of time to learn your trade.
It is a fantastic job, it is very rewarding, and the amount of fun you have here is fantastic. You get some assets in RMC that you almost never see at that level ever again. A troop of Abrams tanks, 2 troops of Bushmasters, Black Hawk helicopters, Kiowas, indirect fire from artillery. Fantastic.
Certainly RMC teaches you how to prioritise and how to utilise your time effectively. It teaches you how to lead, command and manage people. And I think that is something that you can't get in a lot of institutions around Australia.
Yeah!